I'm going to show you a super easy tuna pasta, but it's made with lentil pasta. A lot of people kept saying, I mean, when I initially was trying to lose weight, a lot of people were saying, how are you still eating pasta? I'm like, yeah, I still eat pasta. I still ate everything. I never ever cut out any of my food groups. I just always look for different alternatives. So, I mean, typically when I'm cooking, I used to always use normal pasta. But then I found these lentil pasta. It's like a pulse pasta. So these I've seen actually available overseas as well, because when I was there last time, this is in Europe, so I'm assuming it could be more readily available everywhere. Pulse pasta and whole grains and all that sort of thing is more readily available for everyone, which is really good. So first things first, you want to just grab a pan of water just to put it on to boil. So you just need sort of a small pan. This is based on one portion, so of course you can do double the ration, because then you can take the leftovers for lunch the next day. So general rule of thumb when you are filling up a pan for pasta is you want to make sure, one, that the pan isn't too small for the amount that you're cooking, and two, you want to fill it up so there's literally a thumb space left for when the water last sits. So I'm just going to put this pan on quickly. And I just want to make sure it's on a high heat. Sorry guys, don't need to have my back to you. Okay, that there. I'm really blind and I can't see the flame on there. I don't know if anyone else is like that. Anyway, so that's on. Actually, I might just put a scoop of rock salt in there. This is optional for you guys. Don't really need to do it, but I just always am in the habit of salting my pasta. And then you whack the lid on. And then so while that's on to boil, we're going to cut up the onion and just put everything else together so the sauce can get ready, can get started, I should say. Okay, so what we're going to need is 1 onion, and you're going to need 1 clove of garlic. You can put 2 garlic, just depends like what you like. I mean, I always tend to use a base like onion and garlic, because, especially my vegetables or anything like that, because to be honest, it just adds additional flavour, and you can add herbs. And again, it's just guilt-free flavour for you, to be honest. So I'm just going to cut this up. Does anyone know any onion hacks out there? Just to be honest, I actually don't think there is one. I used to cut up onions. This is to make you stop crying, of course. Like, I used to always cut up onions wearing sunglasses when I was younger. My mum was like, what are you doing? And then I tried swimming goggles. I tried everything. And to be honest, like, I actually don't think there is a hack. You just gotta grow a pair and just cut them. And if you cry a little, well, let out all your emotions for the day. So I basically just peel that outer layer off there, because it can be a bit tough and then it just doesn't cook as evenly as the rest. I actually learnt how to cut onion properly when I was in year 11 and 12 and I did hospitality at school. And she showed me this thing, and it was a game changer. I'll show you the other side, but it saves so much time. And like all this time I was doing it the old way, like I cut it in slices and then cut it again. Alright, so what you want to do is, what I did was I obviously halved the whole onion, and then you just cut it into slices, but you don't cut it all the way to the end. You want to leave about a finger space away. And you just cut them to be like, I'd say maybe ½ centimetre in thickness. And then what you want to do is run your knife kind of through the onion horizontally. So you want to do about 2 layers. Obviously be careful with your fingers. I'm yet to slice my finger over this way, but you know, it's probably happened. Okay, and again, I'm not a chef, so don't judge the knife skills. And then you basically just cut it like that again. And you've got a diced onion. How cool is that? See, and they say you don't learn anything in school. You learn onion hacks, how to cut an onion. Alright. Do you know what? I've actually noticed some onions are more potent than others. Oh yeah, this one's strong. Wow. All right, just ignore the whinging for a while. So this is what I tend to do all the time. Man, it's so strong. I just always cut everything up just so it's just a lot easier to put in a pan. It's a clean mess. Okay, and then you just want to kind of chop the ends off with garlic and then smack it with the back of your knife, and then that'll peel the rest of it. Garlic hack 101, like that. And you'll see that the skin actually just peels off it straight away. I don't really dice up the garlic, to be honest. I just let it do its thing in the pan. And then that way the oil gets infused with the garlic. All right, so that's your garlic done. I'll chuck this out. I'm just gonna rinse my hands a bit so I get the onions off in case I go to rub my eye. Good old taste of the chili finger when you go and touch chili and then you go and put it in your eye. Alrighty, so I'm going to do, so I don't usually weigh out my pasta, but what you're going to need just for the purposes of this video, just so you see how I do it, or how I used to do it, just grab yourself a container, because when the water boils, obviously you want to quickly chuck the pasta in. So make sure you zero your scale once you've put the container on there. I mean, you can put it directly with dry ingredients if you don't have time to get a separate container and then wash it, you're not bothered. Just put the dry ingredients back directly on the scale, sorry, and then yeah, you can just wipe it down, but just make sure you zero the scale. So this is the lentil pasta I was telling you about. So you need about 60 grams. So let's just chuck that in there. So we have about 60 grams, which is about that. So 61, that's it, that'll do. This is great, this is loaded with protein. So just so you know, per 100 grams, there's about 23 grams of protein. So it's almost the same as tuna, to be honest. And I always try and look for things, like I don't always want to eat a full steak or a full piece of salmon, or, you know, like I like to look for other things that incorporate or include, I should say, a lot of protein in them naturally, like through whole grains, legumes and all that sort of thing. Yeah, it just breaks it up a bit and it just makes it a bit easier to digest every time. So anyway, so that's your lentil pasta. And I'll just move that out of the way. I'm going to put the strainer in the sink so then that's ready to go. What you'll need is half a tin of diced tomatoes. Always look for BPA free when you're buying canned vegetables, because over time, I mean, depending on how they're stored, over time, like if you're ingesting all these chemicals all the time, you can get stomach ulcers and all that sort of thing, which isn't fun. So I'm just going to drain out the water. So I'm using tuna in spring water. The reason why is because I am cooking it in a sauce. With salads and stuff, it's totally fine to use the one in the oil, because what I'll do is I'll substitute olive oil for the tuna oil just to add additional flavour. But that way, with your sauce, you're not adding additional oil to it. And as silly as it sounds, it just becomes a bit less fishier. I mean, I was not very big on tuna until a few years ago, to be honest. I was always trying to figure out ways how to incorporate it. Okay, and then all we'll need is actually olives, which I'll just quickly get out of the fridge. Olives are one of my favourite ways to add a bit of texture into things. It's got a lot of good fat. So a small, I mean, I just go to my local deli, but a small container like this is literally $4. And this will last me about 3-4 weeks sometimes, depending on what I use it for. You don't honestly need that much. So just grab about 3 or 4 olives hard, which isn't much. Actually, I might put the tuna in there. So it's 2, 4, 6. Just grab about 6 hard olive pieces. Quality control. Yum. They're good. Somebody's got to test to see if they're good, you know. I don't want to kill myself. Joking. Alright. Rinse my fingers again. Okay. So next what we're going to do is we're going to simply put the pan on for the sauce, so the sauce will start to cook. Again, I'm going to put it on a low to medium heat. is about there. Okay, and I'm going to add the equivalent. I'm going to use canola oil with my cooking, which I always do. I only use olive oil in salads because when you cook olive oil, it just turns to straight fat. So I'm just going to put the equivalent of a tablespoon in there. Put that away. And then I'm going to wait for the oil to actually heat up, and then I'm going to put the onion in there. I'm going to put the onion, the garlic, and the olives all at the same time. So what you'll need as well is 100 grams of tuna. Get a fork. And because I know what that looks like, I'll just quickly take it out. So tightly packed. Okay. So, because don't forget, you're getting the protein source from your pasta as well. Okay. So that is about 100 grams of tuna. No wastage here. Alright, I'm just going to put that lid back on there. Alrighty, let's just see how this oil's going. Yep. Again, I did the wave over, so you can see actually before I do that, the water is about to, the pan is about to boil. So I'm just going to take that off and just put that in there. And I'm going to chuck my pasta in. Like that. Doesn't matter if the pasta is ready before the sauce because it just doesn't take that long to cook anyway. Alright, so while that's boiling away, I'm just going to add the onion. You're going to hear a bit of a sizzle. Yum, I love that smell. When I was a kid growing up and I was walking home from school, you could smell this from outside and you always knew that Mum was cooking something really good. You knew she had something prepared for us. She's a good egg. So I'm going to chuck that in the fridge while I wait. Alrighty, so I'm just going to let that cook down for a bit. Get this ready. So you'll need 200 grams, but of course if you're doubling the portion, just use the whole tin. You can even then go into using a passata bottle, which is a liquid tomato sauce. But yeah, it just depends what you prefer. I like a bit of texture, so that's why I'm going with the tin tomatoes, and I know that I don't need to measure it out because 200 is half of 400, so it'll be approximately half a tin. So I'm just going to wait for that to reduce down a little bit. The sauce in general shouldn't take longer than 20 minutes to cook, to be honest. The longer you do cook a sauce down, the richer you'll get, and you may find that you need to add a bit of water. Traditionally, we would add a bit of white wine, but you don't really need it. Every now and then it's good to do it. But yeah, or you can add just a tiny bit of butter, but then I would kind of minimize the oil that you put in originally. So just about balance, just about thinking about the flavors that you like, the textures, and all that sort of thing. Alright, so give this a bit more time. I'm going to bring the camera to the stove so you can see. Alrighty. So you can see I've got the lentil pasta cooking away, which I'll actually just give it a mix because you don't want it to stick to the pan. You can actually feel it on the spoon that it is hard. So I generally know just by looking at it, like by pasta, you can tell that the outside of it starts to get whiter, and you'll be able to feel it as well when it's ready. Then I'll move you over here. This smells amazing, and this type of base, now obviously this was a little bit of a bigger onion, but if you use a small one, that's fine. This sort of base you can use in risotto, you can use in pastas, you can even use for vegetables and stuff. It's kind of like my go-to base for everything. Again, just to add flavour. So I'm just going to put you back up here. Alrighty, so I'm going to bring my tuna over. Multitasking at its finest. And people say girls can't multitask. Alright, so you'll know when the onion is ready because it will start to go a bit transparent. Which is about then. So what I'm going to do is actually open the tin. There we go. And I just put half the tea in there. Sorry, I just have to concentrate for a second because it happens really quickly. Alrighty. Just gonna leave that there. And then what I'm also gonna do is add the tuna into the sauce. And what I will do is add the slightest bit of water. Reason being is because when the sauce does cook down, it is going to be a little bit thick. So to save me from doing it later, I'll just do it now. Alright, so that's done. Just give it a bit of a mix. Now at this stage, this is when I would think about putting in a little bit of salt. So I generally use a stock cube. I'll show you what they look like. Because you do have the olives in there, keep in mind that they are going to have salt, like it is going to make it a little bit salty already. So I just use these, they're vegetable stock cubes, and I'm just going to use a little bit of it. And this is purely just for added flavour. Of course I don't do this all the time, but... So not even like, less than half I'd say, so just over a quarter. And then you can just seal it back up in a little metal wrapper, and then you can use that for something else. I'm just going to rinse my hands off again. Alright. So it's super easy, as you can see, it wasn't really much to it. Again, the sauce is up to you how long you want it to cook down. Traditionally, a sauce like this, people might cook for up to an hour, even more. However, it does get a bit too acidic for me. The longer you cook the tomatoes, the more acidic it's going to get. I don't add any sugar to any of the tomatoes because I just find like I do actually prefer the sweetness of the tomatoes, and if you do, depending on what brand you get, the tomatoes can be sweet. If they originate from Italy, if they're imported from Italy, for example, they can be a little bit sweeter. So it just depends where your tomatoes are coming from. That's why when I buy tomatoes for my salads and stuff, I'll tend to buy the cherry tomatoes because they're just a lot sweeter. The Roman cherry tomatoes, which are the longer ones, they're like little eggs, they're just less acidic, and I just found, yeah, they just didn't give me any heartburn, because sometimes if I have too many tomatoes, I can just get a little bit of heartburn, which is normal because a lot of people have that. So what I'm going to do is leave that there. Alright, so I'm going to check on the pasta now. And you can do two things. So actually I'm going to bring you so you can see it. Just so you can see what I'm seeing. And no, we don't throw pasta against the wall. That's like an old... I don't know who got that. Okay, so I can tell that this is ready simply by looking at it. See how it's gone a little bit white on the edges, and even when I put the spoon through it, you can just feel the softness. Now, I like my pasta to be al dente, so I still like there to be a bit of firmness. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one off, and I'm going to put it here. This is why I always have a little plate here, so I can do quality control. So before I burn my palette, I'm going to mix the sauce down. Oh, if you can smell this, it honestly smells so good. And again, I just use my little non-stick spatula. Yum, it smells amazing. All right, and then, yep, that's ready. And that's probably been about 7 minutes or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn this stove off, other way. All right, and then I'm going to strain the pasta. So I'm just going to put this back. Alrighty. See, this is mine. I pre-prepared with the strainer in the sink. So I turn that off, and I'm just be careful. Obviously, the handles can get quite hot, and I'm just gonna strain the contents out, the water, and then I'm gonna whack it back in there. It doesn't matter that the pasta's ready again before, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna chuck the pasta, toss the pasta through the sauce, and that'll reheat the pasta for you. This is just so it doesn't overcook, and you can just keep an eye on one and not burn the other, or overcook the other. Another one of Sara's hacks. So I'm just gonna put that there. But yeah, so now it's just a matter of waiting for this to cook down. And I can smell it, like I can smell when the sauce is on its way, and it has this little rim around the pan as well. Oh, you probably noticed that I'm barefooted by now. When I cook, I'm always barefooted. I don't know what it is, it just relaxes me. And because it's hot at the moment here, like, it just cools me down, to be honest. But yeah, so anyway, this is going to be my lunch because it's almost lunchtime now. And in this, in case you're wondering about the macros, there's about 40 grams of carbs and 45 grams of protein, and then there's about 15 to 20 grams of fat. I say that because it just depends on how many olives. If I were to put more, then that would have bumped it up to about 20, but it's all about balance, and your fat should be fairly consistent and fairly balanced throughout your meals during the day. So, just going to mix this again. Oh, I'm doing this thing with my hands. I do this T-Rex hands. I don't know what it is. I've noticed when I'm walking around, or if I'm at the shops and I'm looking at something, like my friends give me so much crap for it. I just stand like this. I don't know what it is. It's T-Rex hands. Is that me saying I want to go to Jurassic Park, to Hawaii? Maybe I need a holiday, you know. Alright, so I'm getting a spoon for quality control. My favourite part. And I'm going to come and show you what the sauce looks like now. So this was the pasta that we strained before, and then this is the sauce cooking away. So you can see that it's like thickened up heaps, hey. Okay, so that's going to need a couple more minutes, and while that happens, I'm just going to set you back up here. I don't know why this isn't sitting straight. Me, technology just don't go, you know. Some people just naturally have it, some people don't. But, you know, that's it. Alright. Now, what I might do actually is turn the temperature down just a little bit. On a really low heat, because the sauce is thickening up up quite a bit, and that's totally normal. Alright. I'm just going to taste it just to make sure that it's okay and salt and everything. Yeah, this is the palate burner. In our family we have this thing where sauce always burns our palates because we get so impatient to try it and we always burn our palate and then it ruins your day. Yum. Perfect. Doesn't need butter, doesn't need any of that. You know why? Because you know how I said I threw the olives in there at the beginning, it just infused the oil, so the flavour of the olives through the sauce is so nice. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm a bit of a clean freak. I've got a bit of OCD when it comes to kitchen stoves and stuff. So that's basically almost ready. I'm going to give it about 2 more minutes and that'll be ready. But yeah, so this is one of my lunches that I like to have, and with pastas you can get really creative. And there's other pulse pastas out there as well. You can get chickpeas, there's lots of whole grain pastas, a big gluten-free range. Even if you don't have a gluten intolerance, like you'll find that your gut is a lot flatter, because I used to get, my gut used to kind of get really inflamed after I ate just a normal Bodyline pasta. But then I started eating this and I was like, yes, I can eat more. Anyway, so there's heaps of variety out there. You know what you've got to do, honestly, when you go to the shops and you're cruising the aisles, this is what I do late at night, sometimes I'm bored at home. Instead of going to Kmart and spending up, what I'll do is I'll go to Woolworths and I'll just put my headphones in, put some music in, and I'll go to the international aisle, for example. And there's so many new products out there. Like, you know, you can change the taste of the dish just by adding an additional sauce or a different herb, or, you know, trying a different vegetable. It's really up to you, like what you guys make of it. Do you know what I mean? So, I mean, I tend to go shopping quite frequently. I've mentioned this in my other videos, but only because I feel like different things all the time. I mean, if I'm making bulk meals for the week, I personally commend people that do that for a week, but I don't want to eat chicken for a week. I want to eat chicken the next day sometimes. I like my protein fresh. I can honestly say that I cook my proteins fresh for the majority of my meals, time permitting. I'll wake up earlier just to have fresh protein. And that way, do you know what? I won't waste any meals and I won't make any bad decisions later on, because I know that I've eaten healthy. Alright, so I'm just going to try this sauce again just to make sure. I might show you because again it's thickened up since the last time. See? It's a lot thicker. What I might do, because I think it's almost ready, I'm just going to try it. Ah, that was that. Oh wow, that's really good. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab the pasta, and oh, it's a bit stuck. That's normal. Just going to put you down for a second. That's normal, don't worry. It just got a bit stuck because it was left in there for a little bit. That's normal, don't panic. Take a chill pill. Alright. Alrighty. And then all we do is toss this through. Excuse my shonky camera work. And how good does this look? Right? Wow. And this is literally my portion for lunch. Yeah. I'm going to put this back on the bench. Alright, so all I have to do now is grab a plate. I'm just going to put that me and my OCD, to be honest. Put that there. Turn the stove off. Grab my pan. Now I'm not good at the whole doing this in front of the camera thing, so. And don't forget, like, this looks like a lot because you've got the protein and everything, the tuna, sorry, which is bulked it up, but mate, you've got to get every little bit out. No wastage here. But let me just show you, because yet again, whoa, look at this. Look at that. Looks good, right? I think the steam just blocked out the camera, but there it is. Tuna pasta with sauce and a bit of olives. You know what's about to go down now, right? Make sure the lighting's all right. All right, there we go. And as usual, so this is my lunch, guys. There you have it. It was super easy, right? Sorry, I'm starving. This made me so hungry. I'm just gonna try it just to make sure, you know, just to make sure. Yum. So nice. There you have it, guys. Super easy. You'll want to make leftovers, trust me. So just double portions. It's really easy, and then you just literally halve it in the pan. And this tastes great cold the next day. Sometimes I love eating it cold as well. You don't necessarily need to have it hot. But yeah, so if you like this content and you want to see more videos of me cooking up storm, just hit the like button. You can subscribe to our channel if you like. And don't forget, you've got to hit the little notification bell. That way it'll let you know, you'll get notified. A little message will pop up saying we've just uploaded something great. You know, because we all like food. So yeah, guys, I hope you liked it. Let me know if you want me to cook anything else, if there's anything in particular that you want me to cook, or if you want to know more about, you can just leave a comment below, and the team will definitely get back to you. But that's it. I'll see you soon, guys. Thank you.